the only way that you're going to achieve the highest peak of what you're meant to do in life is if you're absolutely authentic and true to yourself. What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Integrity Based Coaching and Learning TV. Back with Brian the Historian for episode 2, season 1, episode 2. All right, so I just want to dive right into it today. So today we're going to talk about growing with God, how people will see your authenticity. I'm going to say that again, growing with God. Okay, growing with God, how people will see your authenticity. So the first thing to growing with God and how people can see your authenticity is to actually be authentic. What is your authentic self? Are you bubbly, filled with light, and are you filled with laughter? Are you filled with joy? What is your authentic self? Because the only way that you're going to achieve the highest peak of what you're meant to do in life is if you're absolutely authentic and true to yourself. Okay? You have to be true to yourself. Okay? And remember, being authentic is what humans do. And if you make a mistake, that's okay. Why? Because humans make mistakes, all right? As you're growing, as you're learning, as you're figuring out what your authentic self looks like in this world, you're going to make mistakes. Maybe you're going to do the wrong thing or not even the wrong thing, because I truly believe that nothing in this world is a mistake. As long as you're walking with God, which is what this is about, growing with God, as long as you're growing with God, your mistakes doesn't matter. Why? Because it was meant to do that. You were meant to do that so that you could learn, so that you can continue to grow with God, and so that you can move into the authenticity of where you're trying to go in life. So the first step is to remember to be authentic, in other words, be your true self, but also remember that we are human and humans make mistakes. I like to say this all the time. It's where your heart is. It's where your heart is that matters. What is your intentions behind your heart? What is the intention behind your heart? Are you seeking to be malicious or use malice towards someone? Or did you genuinely come out of a pure spirit in order to do something? Where is your heart? Because that is what truly matters. Your heart. Second thing is, if you grow with God, nothing is a surprise. Okay? I like to say this, I always win. Okay, when you're growing with God, the things that come in this life to shake you and to move you and to try and make you feel some type of way, those things doesn't matter. See, it only matters if we're not growing with God. It only matters if you're not trusting God. And then because our human selves will see something that we didn't get to do, and our human selves will beat ourselves up about that. But that's not the case. Everything is meant to happen. And if you always say to yourself, I always win. Why? Because I have faith. Why? Because faith helps me to grow. Why? Because God is in control. And I read a book that says, it's a very popular book. You may know what I'm talking about. This book said, for I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you. Okay, so nothing is a mistake. It's all by grand design. Okay? Nothing is a mistake. I'm looking at my notes here. So if you're growing with God, you have to remember the mindset of you will always win. You will always win, no matter the difficulty. And then the third point is, if you grow with God, people will notice you. People will always notice you. It'll be like, why is this person looking at me? Why are they looking at me? Everywhere I go, people are always staring at me. What is it? Why are people always looking at me? Because when you're growing with God, you're a light. You're a beacon. You're a beacon of light. You're a beacon of hope. You're a beacon of positivity. People will naturally gravitate toward you. But remember, good people will gravitate toward you. Dogs, cats, animals, good human beings. But remember that bad people will gravitate toward you as well, like a bug. Bad people will gravitate toward you as well, but you have to know how to dodge and weave the bad people to keep them out of your life, because you're a beacon of hope. You know your heart. You know that you have light inside of you. You know that you're a good person. Okay? You're a beacon of light to all people. So, those are the things you can do to grow with God. Be authentic. Be your true self. Okay? Repeat to yourself that you always win, because the plan is for you to prosper. And in order to grow with God, you have to continue to be a beacon and know that you're a beacon of light for all people, because they'll be watching you. This has been another episode of Integrity-Based Coaching and Learning with Brian the Historian. Thanks for tuning in. Please like this video for more content. Bye for now. See you in the next episode. Come back to reality. Come back to reality.